Hi, Comrades! It's our moment to conquer and at last regulate those greedy son of... I'm alive! Nothing happened. It looks like somebody wants to silence me. Give me a like and subscribe to make me immortal. But why would somebody do this? Oh, I see. Well, a lot of you folks may have already seen some videos about a tiny movement called Stop Killing Games. A movement that reached the low amount of 1,004,000 signatures. Yeah, set low. And now it is threatening the kind-hearted companies that own our favorite IPs. Oh, that's so sad. Our poor multi-millionaire companies are suffering right now and are afraid of some regulations that can be imposed as law because the initiative reached that amount of signatures required. Oh, our poor companies. Oh, that is something that I might say if I didn't have a brain. The initiative has been a total success, at least for now, and that is good news for us gamers. And what is all this about? Well, I am not a lawyer or a professional in this kind of matters, but I know that their goal is to make some tiny regulations to protect the consumer from the publishers and gaming companies, of course. They will achieve this by creating some laws to first and most important, create regulations so your favorite games don't disappear from the face of the earth just because a company wanted to do it. And that may happen because the game is not financially viable for them anymore. This means that they need to leave the game in a functional state once the game reaches the end of its lifespan. And well, I know that it could be kind of complicated to do in some games because security measures and IP control, but it is not impossible. They could do it if they want to. They don't do it because it doesn't make them money. We know how is everything right now and we hate it. But even if we as gamers don't see these regulations as something bad, we need them. The gaming industry doesn't have any minimal amount of regulations to protect the consumer. This is the Wild West, baby. For the companies, it is the opposite. Stop Killing Games initiative accused of violating EU rules. Ubisoft responds to Stop Killing Games movement. Complaint against Stop Killing Games. Movement founder responds to false allegations. AAA publishers speak out against Stop Killing Games initiative. Yeah, we can see that this hasn't passed with its fair share of controversies, like everything, but this is serious. If we analyze the situation, on one side we had an initiative from people for people that want to change some aspects on how we own games, and on the other side we had companies and lobbyists that will try everything to stop it from happening. They don't want change, they only want to keep everything the same without regulations, without a country or community telling them what and how to do things. They don't want regulations, they only want your money and will do anything sketchy to get it. We had some actors like Ubisoft, a company that, if I'm honest, we used to love, but now has some takes like Ubisoft says microtransactions make the player experience more fun. Sure, it is really fun to buy a game at full price on release date at $70 with a lot of bugs and update of 70 gigas. Remember, it's a full-fledged game finish and $200 on microtransactions. I am so happy to buy this game, yeah! Sublime, Ubisoft, really sublime on your part. They will try to gaslight our lower backs until the end, so they can charge us more for even less content. I am really waiting for the moment when they will charge us money for every mechanic in a paid game. Don't give them more ideas! Oh, I deserve that. Please excuse me. But there is hope. If the initiative go as planned, there is not a plan by the way, we consumers will have what we were waiting for ages. Some regulations and the acknowledgement that we are buying products, not merely renting users' rights, or at least a way to disclose that. We just want some minimal rights and some minimal consumer protection laws because we are being unwillingly touched by companies in a poor manner, I might say, in our backs. I don't know. But at the end, there's hope, my guys. I just said guys because I don't think girls watch this. And we need to take this opportunity. We as a community need to do politics and change everything. Even the notch supports the movement. In the end, this is just a start. We need to wait to see what will happen and what kind of tricks the gaming corpos had under their sleeves. Because at the end of the day, this is pure politics, and politics is susceptible to money. It's called corruption, I think, but maybe, just maybe, the movement has allies that will change everything for the better. I hope so. And welcome, Padres. This is all for this week. See you in the next video.